Episode number 5, Fenway Park Parking Lot Scam. Growing Up Poor in the 1940s Irish Boston is a podcast series of life stories about a boy, me, growing up poor in Boston. One of my many money-making gigs involved Fenway Park and the Red Sox. We considered that the Red Sox as another natural resource for us kids. The father of Basil Iliopoulos, one of my pals, owned a diner on Brookline Avenue just down from Fenway Park. Basil, or Billy as his mother called him, worked part-time at the diner. He told us about a car parking scheme that we could pull off near Fenway. Mickle, later to become a notorious Cambridge bookie, Basil, Deacon Donahue, dead at 22 from a mob hit, and I found the Sears Roebucks parking lot irresistible for parking cars on weekend games. It was an office building and a warehouse for Sears and only used on weekdays. That parking lot was diagonally across from the diner and very close to Fenway Park, at the confluence of Commonwealth Avenue and Brookline Avenue. Nearby legitimate parking lots were getting $2 per car on game days. We charged $1 because our operating costs were much less. Zippo. On the first day, we found a way to remove the chain blocking the Sears parking lot entrance. That day, we parked over 100 cars and split the dough. The next time, we had to buy a chain cutter to cut the newly installed and locked heavy-duty driveway chain. We again split about $100. We would bug out after the last car was parked. The legitimate competition was going nuts about us. We were always on the lookout for cops. Twice we saw them coming and faded out the Commonwealth Avenue back exit. The last time we parked cars, we were busy doing our specific duties. One would stand in the street with a hand-painted sign, waving cars into the lot. I was the collector of the money. One would direct the cars to where to park, and one would be a lookout for the cops. However, the lookout could not make it that day. You guessed it. 2 Boston cops swooped in and grabbed us. They relocked the chain, and after scaring us shitless, kicking our ass literally, and then told us never to come back. We never went back, but I missed that sweet deal. Whenever I was broke, 70 years later, I still miss it. This is Rod Murphy. Thank you for viewing or listening to my YouTube and podcast episodes. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed them, please hit the subscribe button. Does not cost you anything, and it helps me to grow my audience. Again, my thanks.